I'm here with head coach Zach Zedrick for our weekly press conference. Coach, maybe not the performance you wanted, the Fighting Irish Classic, but what can you take from it moving forward?
Main thing is we all got to level up. Me, our team, guys on the road, guys at home, we all got to level up. The strength of the field was actually even better, kind of looking back. You honestly got with us 13 teams that are, legitimate top 75 to 100 teams. So all teams that are, going to be potentially playing in the postseason. So, we saw what the winner shot. We saw what, fifth place, which would be a regional bid shot, and we got a gap to cover. That all being said, skill-wise, I don't see us being behind in that regard as far as our ability to play at a high level. It's not like we just don't have good enough players. Like, we have guys that can play at a high level, but we've got to, I always say that that our players are responsible for their performance, and because I can't put the ball in the hole for them. But at the end of the day, like, the environment is up to me, and if we're serious about our goals as a program, then I've got to make the environment more reflective of those goals at home. So, we're just going to make sure we do that.
Coach, you guys have a tournament coming up on Sunday, and what can you tell us about the tournament coming up and the course and the field?
It's a new golf course. None of us have ever been there. It's Pete Dye design. It's in a new development, so it's going to be open. It's going to be windy. It's going to be cold. Not cold because of the fact that it's in a development. We got a front coming through, and it's finally going to be fall here in a few days. But typically those properties that are more exposed, the wind's always going to be blowing 10 to 12 miles an hour at least. So we're going to be dealing with that. The thing of it is, our guys have played, this type of golf course a fair amount. So I don't see us getting acclimated or comfortable, really being an issue. It's a good field. There's a handful of Big Ten teams playing that are all, fairly highly ranked. So, I think really, again, we've only got a few days at home, but it could really be an impactful few days. And I would say even since I think we got some things sorted out while we were traveling this week, and I think even our guys on their off day, I think they got on their own some things sorted out yesterday. So, we're definitely gonna hit the ground running today, but I'm really confident in what we're gonna be doing moving forward.
So can we expect any changes from your lineup this week, and are you gonna go with the same lineup you've been going with?
We're going with the same lineup. Just the way things have shaken out at home and on the road. Like right now for this weekend, it's our best five. But I'm really, obviously we need more from those five guys, and it can be tough to compete in a way where maybe two or three guys are competing for a spot. With such a short window between events, there are things that we need to be focused on doing as a team that are going to help us be better prepared. But this is not right now the lineup that's set in stone the rest of the year. We got to raise the level of our performance on the road, but at the same time, like, our guys that are at home have got to raise the level of their performance. Frankly, to give me a reason to put them in the lineup.
So what's that difference going to be this weekend that you haven't seen from your team that you want them to show to be able to compete?
Honestly, I just think I think this past weekend was just a real eye opener, and I talk about it a lot, that what we do on the road, what we do at home, really sets the table for how we perform on the road. And it's not that guys didn't necessarily believe that, but it was very clear to us that if we do a better job preparing at home, we will be that much better on the road. And I anticipate our guys' mentality and approach and to be, much more reflective of what we need on the road this week. Because I think sometimes you fall into this trap of thinking I can just turn the switch on, and the switch just needs to be on all the time. I think that's the big difference, is when we show up at Houston Woods later today, that light switch is going to be on for everyone. And if we can do that for 3 days, we'll be ready to go.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks.